Super Draco 380 here, and we're back with Stage 15 of Build the Battleship Bismarck. Alright, in Stage 15 we're going to be doing a hull assembly and more breakwater supports. So first things first, we got a piece of keel. So we're going to bring in that piece of keel we got in the last pack that we did not use for anything. And it's fairly straightforward. We're just going to stick them together. And then we're going to attach them together with 2 PM screws. And in this set, you're going to get, I believe we get black and silver screws, so it's going to be the other pack are the breakwater supports. Those I failed to open these, which it wouldn't be a Bismarck video without me struggling to slice open a little tiny packet. Bring in the screwdriver. And fairly straightforward. Now, due to the unevenness of the pieces, the screw actually wasn't biting. So here I'm going to try again. And this time I can feel the pieces biting, so they're much more even. Part of that is because you can see the the bottom piece isn't flat, it's actually curved. I'm just going to get this tightened back up. And then now we're going to be doing more hinged breakwater supports. No different than last time, so I'm probably just going to fast forward through this. Now I'm just going to cut in right here real quick in between fast forwards and say this is way more difficult than it needed to be with the main gun in place. Now, had I thought about it at the time, I could have just used the test board to rotate the gun out of the way just by hardwiring the motor into the test board. But still, this just goes back to my earlier point. Why not do this way before the gun was installed? Anyhow, I'm not going to make you watch me repetitively do the exact same thing over and over again, so back to about to insert number 10. And honestly, I'm going to be open and say I am glad I'm done with breakwater supports, at least until we get to the aft or stern part of the ship. As there's another breakwater and a bunch of supports on that, but thankfully we won't have to worry about that for another 100 or so stages. I mean, the details look great, but I really think that they could have ordered this a lot more consistently, so instead of having to try to build around the gun, these should have been put in first. Besides that, I want to take a moment and say to everyone taking the journey with me, I've noticed my numbers going up on YouTube, so I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch, and genuinely thank you for coming on this journey with me.